Hi everybody, it's Christy. Welcome to my page. Welcome to my craft box. I am Christy. If you see the live button, I am here and you can talk to me. And if you don't see the live button, go ahead and leave me a comment and I will talk to you anyway. I will catch you on the replay. Okay guys, happy Thursday. It is Thursday and we are doing our craft for Thursday. I don't even know what I was saying. So today I'm going to show you what we are making. So you guys have saw our adorable carrot with our chocolate bunnies. Tonight I'm on a kick, you guys. I love making carrots. So tonight we are making, oops, I lost an egg. We are making these cute little carrots from little rags that we have. So you guys, I'm excited. I'm excited. All right, let me go ahead and plug my glue gun in because I totally forgot. My husband came home early and he started watching something and he distracted me. So I am not on my normal time. I'm here a little early tonight because I think we're just going to go out to eat and have a nice little appetizer and a margarita and get ready for the weekend. Hi, Marlene. How are you? I hope you got my email. Those of you that sent me a message or private message me, I will send you my templates. I got them ready and I sent a few of them out to my followers today. Hi, Wanda dear. All right, so let me show you guys now that I got you jumping on. This is just for display, of course, but we are making these cute little carrots tonight. So we are going to make it from top to bottom. I've got some ideas. This is just my first one that I made. So yes, okay, good. I'm glad you got the email. Now, if you did get, if I did say I was emailing you and you don't see it yet, private message me. I want to just make sure you got it, but also check your spam, because if you guys don't have me in your box there, in your address book, it might go to spam. They might think I'm spamming you. So just be sure to look for that. So I am using, you guys know you have lots of these left over from when you use your flowers and stuff, right? So we're going to use the little picks of the greens. I'm going to go ahead and pull one off if I can. I don't know why it's really stuck on. There we go. So, and I'm just using 2 because that's going to be enough. And I'm just going to slip that off. And we're going to make a total of 4, I think. So we'll see what happens. I'm so glad you guys are catching me live tonight. I'm coming on a little bit earlier just because Thursday is like Rob's Friday night. So we're going to go out and kind of hang out. So when you hop on, make sure that you are sharing me out, or I shouldn't say that word, but sprinkling me out. Let me know that you are here if you jump on and I am midway through this. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys what we are using in my craft box today. So we are using wooden dowels, okay? We are going to use antique wax, possibly. And I'm going to show you where I got the wooden dowels. So these came from Walmart. They're just thick wooden dowels, okay? I did cut them in half to make my size carrot. You could probably make a bigger carrot with a bigger one. I didn't think of that until just now, but we're making little small ones to put in our little arrangement that we've got. So the fabric, this actually is like a rusty orange, which I love that look. It's very primitive looking. I know a lot of you have asked me for the primitive crafts. It's like a rusty orange, but you can use any orange that you have, whatever works with your decor. And also you can use white if you want to. So you can use cream. I don't think I'm going to make a cream one tonight, but I'll kind of see how it looks at the end. All right, so you guys, I just made this one on a regular colored wooden dowel, but I'm going to antique wax this one and kind of put it to the side, and then I'll do the rest of the craft with you. But I want to see what it looks like if we do a little bit of antiquing. And let's see, I got my glue gun plugged in. I picked some buttons out ahead of time, so I'm a little prepared tonight. Hopefully we're prepared. I'm so glad you guys are saying hi to each other. I love our little community. Everybody is so nice here and friendly. No drama, which is always a good thing. This is drama-free zone. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and just kind of antique this up. And you don't have to do this. This part is optional. I didn't do it with my first one, but I wanted to kind of see what the second one would look like. And I'm just using a baby wipe to put it on there just to kind of give it like a little stained look. So we're going to see how this one will look. I probably will do the other ones just normal, but I'm going to put this one to the side and just have it dry over here. So how was everybody's Thursday? What were you talking about template? Oh, Wanda, did you see my live from last night? Were you on? So I made these little chocolate bunnies. Here, let me show you. And I drew out this little template and we made like little stuffed chocolate bunnies, okay? Just like this. We made 3 of them, but my carrot only fit 2 of them last night. But everybody was asking me for the template, or they wanted to know where I got the bunnies from. So I put it in a PDF and I sent it to everybody today. Hello, Mickey. How are you? So if you are interested, you just have to PM me your email and I will email it to you. It's free. I'm not charging anything for it. I just want to inspire you guys. Okay, I'm going to put this one over here so I have it where I need it to be. All right, let me wipe my hands off real quick. So if you did not watch that one, you got to go back. Oh, you weren't on last night? Okay, make sure you look at my replay. I have my carrot already hanging up. It's in my dining room. But if you're interested, I also gave you guys a recipe for coffee stain. If you don't already have one, it's just the one that, you know, I found works for me. But I gave you the recipe because I coffee stained this. Yeah, you can bring it here. Oh, my husband's gonna bring it so you can see it, Wanda. It turned out very good. I loved it. I did a video on it today, a little reel. So this is what we made last night. So I took one of those Dollar Tree placemats, except I didn't get this one from the Dollar Tree. I actually got it from Hobby Lobby. But it was a round circle placemat. And I painted it pumpkin orange. And then I made like a little cone. We made a rag bow. We made a little tag. So it says hop hop. Am I backwards? Am I backwards? Yes, I am backwards. I gotta fix that. And then we put our little bunnies in there. And then I got these picks at the thrift store. And we put it on a little hanger. So that was what our craft was last night. So I hope you like that. Thank you, assistant. I have an assistant today. I feel so special. Okay, let me see if I can turn this around. There we go. Let me put you back a little bit. There we go. That's a little bit better. Oops, I'm losing you. Hold on, guys. Whoop. I am so sorry. I did not mean to make you guys sick. Okay. I'm going to try to put you down a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. All right. So that's bothering me. Is it good for you guys? I know it looks a little crooked still. Okay, that's a little bit better. You guys, sometimes I have like this thing where I've got to be I've got to be perfect. Okay, but not everybody's got to be perfect, so no worries. Okay. Oh, you love the carrot? Wanda, well, thank you so much. Yes, just PM me, just private message in the messenger, your email address. And I will send you the bunny template. All right? So let me go ahead and get this prepared. So, you guys, I got this fabric at Hobby Lobby, but you can probably find the same colors at Joann's as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut a few strips, and I do have some cut already, but I kind of wanted to show you guys what I did so you guys can kind of see. So I'm just going to kind of cut a few different strips, long strips. And I did use some of this, I did kind of take some of this fabric last night and I cut it up to make some of my rag bows. So I'm probably going to do this about 6 times, so bear with me here. So you guys, I don't know if you see on your screen, but today I got a notification that I can get stars now. So I'm just super happy about it and excited about it. That's a big deal. That's a big deal when you have your own page. I don't know if you guys know all about it, but you know, I never do you ever need to contribute or do anything. I like to make my page enjoyable for everybody. If you want to help, cool. If not, that's okay too, because a lot of my hobbies are expensive and I usually supply my own stuff anyways, and I have fun by doing it. So it's all cool. All cool. All right, so I think we're gonna start with this. If we need more, we will get more. Actually, I'm gonna do one more, just one more. And then I'm gonna show you guys what we're doing. You probably already know what we're doing, or you probably know similar, or very, you know, you probably have done something similar, but it's gonna be pretty awesome. I'm sorry if that noise makes everybody cringe. Sometimes people are sensitive to that, so I apologize. I just wanted to kind of show you a couple times on what we're doing. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead, put this over here. Now I've got my little, I do have a little, oh, info set, thank you. Okay, awesome. You are welcome, Wanda. I'm so excited you got in on that. Okay, so I have a little ruler here. You don't have to have something like this. You can just use your regular ruler. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my strips and I'm going to cut a bunch of 6-inch strips. Actually, the first one is 7. So 7-inch and 6-inch. And then we're going to go from there. So that one's actually a little too long. So I already have some cut. This one is a 4-inch. So that's going to go at the bottom. So basically we're going to do like 7, 6, 5, and 3.5, because I don't want to do it too short because I want to be able to tie them on my dowel. So that is what we're doing. And right now I'm just kind of, I got all these mixed up, so I'm fixing it. I literally just moved all this. This one's going to be a little bit too short. I did cut a few of them too short, so I had to cut again. So that one is 5. And you can just, you know, eyeball it. It does not have to be perfect. It does not have to be perfect. That one is too short. That one is too short. And then this one, those were too short. Okay. So we're doing 7, 6, 5, 4, and like 3.5. So I'm going to cut a couple 7s. And I'm just basically, there's going to be 2 on this strip. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this. And I wanted to kind of show you guys how to do it from like the very beginning, so you guys can see. All right, and then this is actually going to be 2 7s here. So that's perfect. That's all we need for that. Okay, now we need to cut some 6s. Now, you could just cut like 7-inch strips and cut it at the end too. That's another option that you can do. But we're just kind of rolling with it, and kind of just to kind of save our fabric, we're going to just go ahead and kind of pre-measure everything. I will say we're going to use a lot of the 5 and 4. So this is about that 3.5 we need. So I'm going to cut this one. And all the math usually works out from what I saw. 50-50 are all cotton. I think this is all cotton. But I don't think it matters because we're not washing it or putting it in the microwave or anything like that. So let me cut some 5s. Well, let's see. Yeah, we're going to cut some 5s. And like I said, I'm just eyeballing it. You do not have to be perfect with it. And And then we're gonna make a few of them. So it's basically gonna be tying and everything else. So you guys tell me how you're doing today. How's your trip, Mom? What'd you do today? You guys got to tell me what you've been up to. Or what, does anybody have plans over the weekend? So tomorrow I'm in an event, you guys, and I will be on at my normal time, 7 p.m. Eastern, in my events. I am going to be making something. I don't really want to say what I'm making. I'm going to kind of have it be a surprise. Hi, Lori. How are you? Welcome to my page. Welcome to my craft box. We are making cute little carrots. These are like little rag primitive carrots. So that is what we're doing today. So how are you, my friend? Welcome. If you are new, say hello. Everybody will welcome you because we are a good, nice community here. Drama-free. Drama-free. That's always a good thing. And today's weather today was so beautiful. First time watching from Fayetteville. Is that Arizona? Or no? Arkansas? Is it Arkansas? Hi, Kristen. What's up, girl? I miss you. How's the baby? I know you've popped on my live before. I know she's growing up. She's growing up pretty quick. Arkansas. Okay. I was afraid you were going to do that to me. I was like, is that Arizona or Arkansas? I'm glad. Thank you for answering, because then I'll look like an idiot. Arizona's AZ. So I knew it wasn't that. But then I was trying to remember, like, what other A states do we have again? I need to, like, go back and learn my states. All right. So I'm just going to cut a few more, a little bit smaller. All right, so that is good for now. I'm going to put these to the side so we have some set aside. All right, so this is what I'm going to advise you with your first one, okay? And there's a couple different things that you can do with the carrots, okay? I'm going to put the carrot like right here so you guys can see what we're making. All right, so there's a couple different things I would advise. So we're going to start with our smaller strips first. Actually, this might be a little bit too long, but we'll just cut it there. So the first time you put this on, just to kind of hold it in place. Oh, so do I. Oh, so do I. Oh, yes, I know. Hi, Missy. Okay. So I'm just going to stick a little bit of glue just to kind of hold that first one down. And then I'm going to go ahead and tie it. And it doesn't have to be perfect, but we are trying to make it into a shape of a carrot. So it's going to kind of go like a triangle. It's not going to be completely perfect though, but that's kind of the look we're going toward. All right, so that will hold that first one in place so they don't slip off. Okay, so that's going to glue on there. And now we're just going to put either 2 or 3 of each of these sizes up the carrot, up the stick. Missy, I can get stars now. It's a big thing. It's a big step for someone that has been doing their crafting page for about a year now. So it's pretty cool. All right, so, and you can mix it up. I'm actually just going to tie it all one way, but I'll probably rearrange it a little bit. And we can start, you know, going like this too. So I'll show you guys what I mean. I'm going to put one more little one down here. This is something that the kids can definitely do because it doesn't really require any glue or any tools. It's just basically tying knot. If they can tie a knot, they can tie their shoe, they can make this craft. Hi, Iris! Happy Thursday! Welcome, welcome. Come on in. We're making cute little carrots like this over here. So I purposely went out and bought this fabric for this craft and just realized this is a really cute color to have for Easter when you're doing like primitive crafts. All right, so now we're gonna start with one size up. Now you can do it this way and mark off your sizes. It keeps it a little bit more organized, but you don't have to. You can definitely just go ahead and cut it at the end and shape it yourself. Hello, Iris. we're making carrots again. I know you were on my live last night, I think, weren't you? I do go back and try to read all the comments. I try to at least reply something, whether it's thank you or hey or something like that. And this basically, you can make up a batch of these in no time. And you can do this while you're watching TV, just sitting on the couch. Oh, I thought I saw you on yesterday. Well, I'm in a carrot phase today. I didn't want to do another stuffy, but I do have another stuffy planned. I think we may do that one next week, possibly Sunday. Or I actually have an event on Sunday. So we're not going to do that one on Sunday, but Monday we'll probably do that one. All right, I'm going to do one more of this size. And I just do like 2 or 3, depending. And again, if it shows up to where they're a little bit longer at the bottom, we can always trim it up. Are those single knots or double knots? Just single, because we're not gonna, I don't think they're gonna come undone unless you're like working with it a lot. You know what I mean? I'm just tying, and I just tie them really tight. What event are you in? I'm in the leather and lace event, and I'll be on Sunday at 5. I think I'm on at 5 on Sunday. They sent out a flyer, but usually always somebody has to, like if they have an emergency and they have to get a replacement, almost always before the event, they have to make another flyer for it. So I just didn't post it yet because I know it's going to change again, probably. But I'll probably start putting it. Oh, carrots, what a great idea. Hey, Joanne. How are you, dear? I saw you watching the chicks on Sandy's live yesterday. She did so cute with that little chick. I love it. We are doing chicks on Monday. I think that's what we're going to do on Monday. We're going to make some chicks. So I'm just kind of twisting them around to make them look a little. That's what we're making though tonight. I'm going to make them a little different on each side. So I basically, if you're just joining, I took my fabric and I just ripped it apart a little bit. And then I put 7, 6, 5, 4, and 3.5. I just little stacks of them. And then we're just basically building the carrot up. Or you can build the carrot down, whichever one you like better. Whichever one you like better. And I did stain one of the dowels because I want to see if it looks any better. So we're going to play with it a little bit. Yes, I'm sorry I did not see you say hi. It was so late. Oh, no, that's okay. I actually jumped off. I was getting in the shower and I was like, oh, no, I have to go. I get so intrigued with all of the crafters. I forget what I'm doing sometimes. But I try to catch most of my friends. Most of my crafting friends. Missy, I saw your kitty cat reel. The barnyard cat. How precious. Is that a boy or a girl? He almost looks like my friend's cat that I was watching earlier today. All right, I'm actually going to do... All right, I'm going to do one more of these guys, and then I'm going to show you how we attach the greenery piece. Everybody has, even if you have like white fabric, did you make the bunny too? Yes, I did last night on my live. And we put it in a carrot. My husband already came over here with the carrot because I have it hanging in my dining room right now. And we showed it off because Wanda missed it too. And so, but you got to go back and watch that video because it was one of my favorites I've done, I think. All right, so what I'm going to do is you can put a little piece of glue on here just to kind of hold it in place, which I will do just because we want it to not fall apart. But I actually am going to tie my piece around it. My next two, I'm going to tie around it. So let me let that glue sit there for a second. Yes, you got to see it. But if you want, I was telling everybody, if you want the template for the bunny, just email me or message me and send me your email, and I'll be happy to send that out to you. And I also coffee stained it. This one didn't come out as dark as I would like, but I think it's because it's felt and not like a real fabric, so it didn't like soak it in too good being felt. But you can see there is a little bit of, and they smell good too because I put vanilla in it. But if you want the recipe for that or the bunny template, I emailed them last night. And Missy, let me know if you want that too, if you want to ever try anything with the kids, because I will email that to you as well. I don't think I have your email. So if I don't have your email, make sure I have it by the, then just private message me. It does come from my business email, but I do not sell your information or anything. It's safe. It comes from my business email, which my business email is Artdorable Inc. because the name of my business is simply Artdorable. All right, so I'm going to tie one more on here because that glue didn't hold very well, but that's all right. We might just, oh, there we go. Oop, that one wasn't cut. Let me cut it. But yes, these are really cute and they're very easy to make. This is probably one of the easier crafts that you could make at all. All right, so let me turn this one around. And then I'll show you what we did to kind of embellish the carrot too. And again, you can put a little bit of glue on the back just so it doesn't, you know, go anywhere. But I kind of like the way it is. I'm going to just kind of pull them down just a little bit. Okay, so there is our rag carrot. I think, yeah, that one's there. I feel like putting another one on there, but I'm just gonna keep it like that because it kind of comes to a point there. All right, so what I did was I just took some jute, just regular Dollar Tree jute, doesn't matter what kind. And then I just kind of put it on my hands and I just made like a bunch of rolls with it, and then it'll come out in the end. So I just kind of put it like that because I'm going to tie that together. So then I'm going to cut a piece and then I'm going to wrap it around and make just like a little bow, kind of like roots coming out. I'm glad you like it, Joanne. Yeah, I love when I jump on lives and I see you guys on different lives and different people, and I just love all the support everybody gives. I think it's great. I really do. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and tie it here, and you can put a piece of glue too, just to kind of hold it in place. If you have kids, obviously, if they can tie, this is good, but if, you know, you want to help them with the glue gun, of course. All right, so, and then you get something like this. And actually, this one looks to be a little bit long, so I'm going to trim that one. And I'm just going to trim this one a little bit. So, there you go. There's that. There's the carrot. Now, I am going to put a little button, because I did get some out, and I'm just going to stick it right on the carrot, just to kind of give it an extra little whimsical something. And you guys can get buttons at Dollar Tree. You can get them out of your closet, wherever you know, if you have a stash at home, it doesn't have to be anything specific. But there is that carrot. I'm so glad you like that. Hey, Cheryl! How are you? Hi, Beth. Aloha, Beth. I'm going to keep saying aloha to you. Beth is in Hawaii. Now we can all get jealous. Oh, we've actually had really pretty weather here. You've missed the good weather. Hopefully it's still here when you come back. When are you coming back, Beth? I miss seeing your late night crafts when I can see them. Thank you, Cheryl. All right, so these are our two little rag carrots, and I'll do another one since some of you are just jumping on now. This needs dried a little bit, so where's my other one? Here we go. Actually, I kind of want to do this one. I'm excited to do this one. We are having thunderstorms here in Maryland. I heard some people had really good weather, and then they had, and then they just all of a sudden had storms, and it's like, what the heck? That's so crazy. You're coming back on March 2nd? That's what I thought I saw. Oh, I'll be gone that weekend. We're going up to Gainesville to celebrate some birthdays. We've been behind with our family birthdays. Basically, my husband's family. So we always get together at his parents' place. I hope all goes well. I know that a lot of, has anybody been watching their news, or did you hear on your radio maybe? I know a lot of the cellular towers were out today. So some of you might not even be able to watch me right now. That's right. If AT&T was out, I know they gave us like a warning at our job this morning that they were going to be out. So it's kind of sad. Like, oh my gosh. And they were out the majority of the day. Oh, thunder and lightning in February is weird. See, I'm in Florida, so that's normal here. I mean, I guess the thunder, because it's not like summer storms, so I can see where you're coming from. I'm glad the weather's finally nice at home. I know the weather's really nice there. I'm sure. I can't wait to see your sea glass. I hope you do a live about it. It's raining here in Kentucky. My mom is in Kentucky, you guys. She's in Kentucky visiting her husband's family too. And I didn't know it was raining, but it was snowing the first night she got there. It was snowing. That was so crazy, I'm sure. My adult kids have AT&T, and Steve and I have Verizon. Oh, okay. I have AT&T and it was okay, but I'm also 5 hours behind. So I could have been in for a while because I was asleep. Yes, I bet. I know some people were able to text, but they weren't able to call either. So, all right. So those are the smaller ones. Now we're going to work on the bigger ones. This is so addicting, you know? If you guys don't know, I make trees out of like little scraps of fabric and rags like this, at Christmas time, and I actually sell them pretty well. I kind of came up with this design and I showed my husband and he was like, honey, that's ugly. No one's going to buy that. And it was so funny because the first time I went to a craft show, I had like 1 or 2 on display and these people bought them like immediately, and I decided to keep one on display and take orders, and I got like 10 orders, and then I had another girl come back after ordering like 4 of them and she ordered 10 more. So, and then I had people coming back the next year asking me where my trees were. So it was so crazy. Sometimes you think of the craziest things and they can really do well. So never underestimate yourself. Oh, thank you, Cheryl. Oh, that means so much to me. Nancy was on here earlier. Well, she actually messaged me earlier. And Nancy had told me I had come a long way because she was one of my first followers. And she goes, I'm so proud of you. And y'all are going to make me cry today. You love sea glass, Cheryl? Yes. So Beth is with Craft Room Confessions. She's on her page right now, which I'm so glad you are. So if you want to see her craft, she crafts late at night. And I love watching her stuff. You're going to have to work with sea glass now. Everybody wants it, Beth. I would love to get some. There is a beach. Shoot. I had posted it not that long ago. I got to go back and look. There is a beach that's full of sea glass. And I think it's in like North Carolina or South Carolina. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Have you seen it? Oh, you're following her now? She's good. She's sweet. She makes all kinds of crafts. She even made a Groundhog Day craft, and I loved it. It's a little groundhog. I thought it was so cute. So creative. And as you can see, depending how you tie this, they're all going to turn out very different looking. So they're going to look a little different. And it's really just, you know, wooden dowels that you can get at Walmart, very cheap. I think that whole package may have cost me $3. Aw, this is my plan. I love working with sea glass. Oh, that is my plan? Oh, okay. Excellent. I can't wait. You got to tell me when you're about to do it, though, so I can stay up that night. I'll have a cup of coffee. Or I can catch the replay, too, I guess. All right. So all of them do kind of work together. Now I want to make these carrots. They're addicting. They're addicting. And I just got like a yard of fabric. And you guys can go, I don't think they're 40% off right now, but you can go to Joann's and probably get a coupon. But this is like a, let me put the color. I know you guys can't really see the color. See how it's like a rusty orange? I just felt like it was going to go better with everything. All right, so let me get, and then everybody has leftover leaves. Everybody has leftover leaves from their floral, and that's all I'm using here, nothing fancy. So let me go ahead and get my bigger pieces and start tying this. I'm not going to glue this one. I'm just going to tie it. I know, I love the color too. I had my wedding dress was almost this color. It was a little darker shade. But it was so funny because like when I figured out I was going to get married, and we didn't do like a traditional wedding, we just had like a small gathering because we had to kind of get, my husband asked me, of course, the right way and all that stuff. But we had to kind of get married so that we can buy our house because we had to get a veteran's loan. And I'm just going to talk about this real quick because it makes me happy. So, I wanted it to be like a fall wedding because we had to get married pretty quick. And I think we got married within 3 weeks. Something crazy like that. But my wedding, I've envisioned it to be like fall because we got married the first day of fall. And fall's my favorite. And I love fall colors. So we got married September 23rd. And I made like an arch and I incorporated pumpkins because I love pumpkins. And I just made it a really cutesy little thing for like family. And then we plan on having a bigger wedding later. Hi, Dawn! Now I should just be going to Joann sometime soon. Yes, girl. Yes. Make sure you're downloading that app so you can get your coupons. Because that's how they do it now. That you can get them through email, but sometimes your email doesn't come up in the store. And I like literally, I don't like apps either. But, like, I am not an app person. Anytime somebody says, oh, you can get this on the app, I just look at them like, really? What if I don't want to use the app? What can we do? So, I'm just going to put a shorter one on the top. But I was just like, I don't want to use an app. But, I don't know. I had to kind of, I use the app with Joann's though, because it does give you like the $5 off and it gives you like credit and stuff. Michael's doesn't have the best coupons anymore, and I'm just so sad anymore about Michael's. Okay, that carrot looks a little different, right? But we were supposed to be getting thunderstorms through the weekend, so I'll probably get there sometime next week. Oh, yes. Well, if you have a Hobby Lobby, you can always go there, but if you don't have a Hobby Lobby, you can go, Joann's is like always open. I think they only close early on Sunday. Yeah, it's Sunday, at least here. The one time, our Joann's is right down the street too. It's not the greatest, but it works for Joann's. They have inventory. They just need to work on their store a little bit better. And I think it's because of the lack of employees. They don't have a lot of employees. And usually when you're there, they only have like 2 people working. And it's kind of sad. But anyway. The one day we were going to go, my friend comes in because I kind of live a little bit further away from where I used to live. And my friend came into town to go to the Joann's, and there were no lights on and it was dark, and we thought they were closed early. Yes, definitely look for a coupon so you have some time. But this color isn't going anywhere. It's not like it's a special thing. It's just usually the solid prints are on sale too. So, all right, it's a lot of tying, so your fingers will get tired. I think, we might make one more. Hobby Lobby and Joann's are both the same distance for me. I just don't want to drive in thunder. Yes, no, not at all. I wouldn't recommend it. I hate driving in the rain. I absolutely hate it. One of my 2 accidents in my lifetime happened in the rain. And it wasn't my fault, but it was just, you know. This lady was trying to make a left-hand turn too late, because we were on a one-way street in like downtown area, and she decided she was going to make a left-hand turn 3 lanes over, and she just decided that she was going to get in front of all the traffic. And I felt so bad because my poor son was so scared after the whole ordeal. It was kind of traumatizing. It's kind of traumatizing for him. So I don't like to drive in the rain after that. That and slipping. And I don't like driving in snow either. That I do not like to do. I used to live in Pittsburgh, and that was not a fun time for me either. I was definitely a homebody, which is why I guess I moved back to Florida, because I didn't feel like myself. Like, the weather affects my mood a lot. I don't know if like you guys feel the same, or if you have the same thoughts, but the weather definitely affects my mood. So I wonder, I'm gonna cut this and see what it looks like. We got to make them a little different. That doesn't look bad. I just want to get them looking a little different. Which one do you like better, with the curl or with the straight? I hate driving in the rain too, especially the summer rain, the storms we have. Yes, and it's almost every day. So fun fact, it rains on my birthday almost every single year, and I don't think last year was any exception. Like, it always, and Beth, I go to Disney almost every year on my birthday for like the last 3 years. I've been going every year, like on my actual birthday, because usually like it's during the week or something. I take off work, but everybody else goes to school and work, and I just take a half a day and go there by myself, and it's super fun because nobody tells me what to do, and I get to have all the snacks I want and not regret it. But it rains almost every year, basically every year. Shoot, here in Arizona, they can't drive in rain or snow. Oh no. I was born and raised in Cleveland, Ohio, and I got driver's license in the snow. I can drive in the snow, but that's see, that's awesome, Cheryl. That's a talent, because I couldn't drive in either. I just couldn't. Okay, so there's that carrot. Do you guys like the funky, that better? Do you like the little bow? Like the bow thing that we got going on? There's the little bow. Oh, I can't get it in the light. There we go. So there's the bow. Sorry, I'm opposite from you guys. That sounds a great way to celebrate your birthday. Heck yes, it is. My birthday's August 23rd, so it's summer. Like, dead center of summer. So, I don't know. I think I'm happy with the 3. So this is just a suggestion on how you could display this, okay? I did lose an egg. Let me see if I have another one up here. I have my little eggs here. Yeah, we can use this one. Okay, so this is what I would do with this, okay, if I had a tier tray or something. So I would make a bunch of these carrots, and you can make, these are perfect for dough bowls, okay? I think I like the second one. Oh, with the messy one. That's awesome. August 23rd is my daughter's birthday. Oh, Wanda, your daughter and I are birthday twins. Yay. Yes, girl. I love my birthday. August 23rd. I don't know. It has a nice ring to it. But it's always in the middle of summer. Hey, Kathy. How are you, friend? Kathy, what part of Kentucky are you from, or are you in? Because my mom is visiting Kentucky this week. All right, so this is how I would display these. Obviously a dough bowl, definitely. You could make a few of these, like if you have a little, you guys, I love her so much. I got her from Home Goods. She still has the price tag. I spent $10, nope, $12.99 for this little rabbit. What I love about this rabbit is that she has oranges on her dress, and that screamed like Florida to me because Florida oranges. So what I would do just to give you ideas what to do with these, because I make these cute little crafts and then I don't tell you how to use them. So besides your tier tray, what you could do is if you have a cute little rabbit, you can put that in her hand like she's holding the little rabbit. Is that not the cutest? Oh, thank you, Cheryl. I appreciate that. Cute cards and cute carrots and cute bunny. Thank you, Kathy. So you could do that. All right, that is one idea. So we'll put her back up here for a second. Or you could put it obviously in the dough bowl. I have this little bowl. I got like a set of these. These are just like, they're wood, but they're like a really lightweight wood. So I actually put the little chocolate bunny that we made last night. I put a little bit of Excelsior. I didn't even get into it. I just put a little bit there. And then I put these little eggs out. And then you would just arrange them however you want them. And then that would make the cutest, like the cutest little display, would it not? You love the chocolate bunny, Dawn? I love these chocolate bunnies. And you guys, if you do not have the recipe for the coffee stain, and if you want the little template that I made this little bunny from, and I believe I made it true size on the template, you can always shrink it or make it bigger. Hi, Nicole. Make sure you're PM me at the end of the live, and I will do my best to respond to everybody, and send me your email address, and I will email it to you because I drew it out and I scanned it onto my computer, and I saved it on my computer so I can just email it out to you, and it'll come from my business email. Your email is safe with me. I do not share your information. I do not sell your information. We are just here to have fun and craft. Hi, Peggy. Oh, I know everybody's popping on at 7. I came on a little early tonight just because it's my husband's Friday night, if you will, because he works Sunday all the time. So we might be going to get some appetizers and maybe a nice maybe a nice little drink. Something a little different. Because it's a really nice day and I don't want to stay in the house. I've been in the house all week working. So yes, these are just little rags we made from little scraps, and I put them on a dowel. This one I did, you can't really tell a big difference. So this is the dowel that I stained, and then this is the dowel that I didn't stain. So because we're covering it anyway, there's not a huge difference. There's not a huge difference. Maybe a little bit of a difference. But I'm so glad you love it. Oh, Marlene. Everybody's saying hi to each other. Thank you for joining me, Kathy. That means a lot. That means a lot. I love you, girl. Okay. And then you can dress it up with anything that you want. You could even use some of the moss on top. You could even put like a little hang tag on it. I was going to do that, but I think we're good. And then you just put it in a little bowl and arrange it with some eggs and your little bunny. And there you go. It's a cute little craft. Just a cute little thing. And this would be really cute if you want to just put them in a dough bowl too. So, all right, guys. Well, that is it for me tonight. We are done. I thank you so much for joining me. That took less than an hour. Less than an hour. And I probably could have made the third one because I was talking too much. So... If you guys love this craft, make sure you're tagging somebody that you think would like to do this type of thing, because I would love for more people to join us. I'm so glad you like it, Peggy. And I'm so glad you like it too, Beth. Peggy was on my mind because I was thinking about her today. And if you guys belong to some of the groups that she's in, she doesn't have her own page, but she made this beautiful blueberry wreath. And I'm in love. I just love it. I gotta find me some blueberries so we can do something with blueberries. But yes, everybody have a great night. I will be on tomorrow at 7. I will be in the Creative Kinship group, and I will be doing a live at 7. It's my normal time, but I will be in the event, but you can still find me right here. You can check out people earlier in the Creative Kinship group if you're not part of that group. I'll post it this evening so you guys can be a part of it. So I am in that event, and I'm excited about what we're going to do tomorrow because it's Fun Friday. Yes, I am going to try to make the blueberries with clay, Peggy, but you did so well on those. But I'm going to see what I can find blueberry-wise this year. So, yeah. All right. Well, thank you for joining me, guys. I hope you have a great Thursday, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.